What is going on, Soul Halo? Perfect. Where am I currently? Oh, I believe this does need to go head north. Oh, back way. Go. Come on, mouse. So far, all right. I think we're good to go. Let's see. So Vaughn's much higher level because he has that piece of equipment. So I'm gonna have to work on Balthier and Pinello for a while. Oh yeah, the golden. No. Interesting. I don't know why he's such a high level. I thought I had a piece of equipment that increased the amount of experience gained. However, good. I love 16. I love 16. Alright, so as of now, I've got everyone running Carcatas, but once I get to the point that weapons are better than the Carcata, that's when I will put everyone back to their actual classes and work on that. Yeah, I have the platinum in 16, and someday in the probably very near future, I will be playing the DLC. I have it, I just haven't played much of them. All right. Good Lord, Ancient Alien. It is so good to hear from you, which is helpful because now I don't have to message you on Twitter. So, 1+13, I believe, is supposed to be in January. I think that's how they did it last year. I know, so the thing that I'm most excited about it, and this is a me thing, may not be a thing for you, is the display is mostly flat. I do not like curved displays. They're damn near impossible to put screen protectors on. However, the OnePlus phones are, in my opinion, some of the best Android phones you can get, period. I like to have a OnePlus and an iPhone, and that's usually what I'll run. At the moment, I'm actually just back to using my iPhone because I'm actually, so I haven't really talked about it. I haven't done much with it because it's a very in-depth trial, but I decided to see what would happen if I completely switched to Mac for streaming. And, you know, obviously I'm not gaming and streaming from the Mac, just using the Mac as a stream computer, but it's so far so good, man. Trying to finish games up, and it's, yeah, so it's funny because the PS5 Pro has a 2TB SSD, and then I have a 4TB NVMe in it. And last night I finally got the message telling me to free up space because I just keep installing more and more and more. So I'm gonna start finishing games. And yeah, Ancient, I prefer flat. I loved that Samsung went back to flat. I love that Google went back to flat. And if the OnePlus is like at least flat enough that I can put a screen protector on there, I'm sold. Everything else about those phones are amazing. Crazy fast charging, insane battery life, phenomenal camera phones. Needed 4 terabyte, but got the monitor. Yeah, to be fair, I would choose a monitor over 4 terabytes. I just got tired of having to uninstall and reinstall everything on PlayStation, so I got a 4 terabyte drive and just moved it from my old PlayStation to the Pro. Let's see. Just keep going this way. January 7th for the... Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely get one. I'm hoping... The only issue is, like, OnePlus used to be known as a value brand, and it keeps getting more and more expensive, so I'm hoping it's not into the $1,000 price range, but what I will say, the specs are pretty damn... They're up there. The new Snapdragon chip has, like, a 6,000 milliamp hour battery, so it's probably going to get 3-day battery life. All I need, my one thing that I need is good video, because as of now I use my iPhone for recording my YouTube videos and my drum videos, and I mean, say what you will about iPhone, video quality is insane. So if I could get to the point where I could use that, that'd be insane. So I will say that is something that I did notice, because the Pixel... I've been using the Pixel 9 Pro XL since it launched, and it is the closest to an iPhone that I've ever seen. It is the closest to the iPhone I've ever seen in terms of like mic quality and video quality, and the iPhone is still just... And it's also so much easier, because like with me using Mac, I don't have to do anything to get my videos to the Mac to upload. It's either automatically uploaded from iCloud or... Ancient, why did something in your message get blurred out? Then syndrome videos, you loser. Dude, for some reason on my iPad, you calling me a loser got bleeped out. That's fucking hilarious. I just beat 16, was so awesome. You don't even know how much I love seeing that. So many people complain about 16, and I would take 16 over 15. I would take it over... Well, 14's online, so that's subjective, but I would take it over many games past 10. S23 Ultra, I believe, is 5,500. The S23 Ultra is a phenomenal phone. The Samsung and Apple are kind of in a similar place where all their phones are just so similar now, but they're all so good. It's just... I used to get every new iPhone, every single generation. I did the same thing with Samsung, and every time it's just a small incremental upgrade. And that's just kind of where we're at with technology. It's definitely a bummer. I was on Reddit last night, and I saw leaks for the new NVIDIA cards, and it's very similar in that vein, where every card that was not the 5090 is the same VRAM, like, and then the 5090 is supposed to have 32 gigs of VRAM, but I guarantee the 5090 will be over $3,000, which is crazy. Started Final Fantasy back on NES. I need to go back and play 13. That did not touch 12. So literally the only two Final Fantasy games at this point I guess the only two mainline Final Fantasy games at this point that I have not finished are 12, which I've collectively synced over 100 hours into, and 15, which I every time I start playing that game, I'm just like, man, this game bores the shit out of me. Nvidia's pretty much moving out of gaming. It's funny because, like, they won't admit it, but they only want to sell their enterprise cards. But then they want to say that those aren't meant solely for gaming, but like, look at any big, it doesn't have to be big streamer. Like, look at anyone who games and streams from a computer and they have a 4090 just because of the extra VRAM. And that's crazy. I mean, I had a 4090 because of getting the extra VRAM. Waiting on 5090, hopefully then I will start. I'm so excited that Rebirth finally has a release date on PC. Just because everyone should experience the two remakes. I also, and I doubt this is going to happen, but one of my favorite things that Square Enix did with their games, and it seems to only be in the remasters as of now, but one of my favorite things that they did was when they remastered these games, except for 10 for some fucking reason, they added the speed up function. So like, I got the Pixel remaster, and I'm so stoked about that because I've wanted it since it launched, and they did a reissuing of it. I love being able to speed up the battles, and like 12 has a speed up. There's ×2 and ×4. I had it on ×4, but God, it is fast. I just love that. Like, give me the option to speed these games up. I love these games, but like, at the moment, I'm trying to play through 76 different games. Game on those cards, I believe the A6000, yeah, 4060 Ti. Or 4090 Ti or Titan. Rebirth beat demanding. Yeah, Rebirth. The screenshots look promising though. You know what's funny, Ancient? I'll send you a video I took last night. I don't know if you've ever heard of Chimera. They are like one of the pioneers of metalcore. I love Chimera, and I was playing very Chimera-esque music, and there's some blast beats in it. Dude, I love Chimera. So excited they're back together. Like, I enjoy modern metal, but that old style of metalcore with like just non-stop double bass, not constant blast beats, but they were there, like, that is my jam. Might do turn-based and remaster. Let me switch, see what I like. That is one thing I love about the new Final Fantasy, like Rebirth and remake, is that, like, yeah, they're action games, but you can kind of slow them down, make them a little turn-based. That's why I was so stoked for Fantasian. Ah, dude, Severed is an absolute banger. Oh my god, dude, there's so many good Chimera songs. Losing My Mind is one of my favorite, dude. Secrets of the Dead is so much fun to play, but it's so fast. Yeah. So, I guess we'll go the other way and see what happens. Ancient, you run on AMD, don't you? Am I silenced? Oh, I don't care. Is this the right way, or? Only thing I worry about is being able to check out on a 5090. Ah, good luck with that. Well, I would say, like, the problem is it's just everything now. Unless it's released in mass quantity, everything gets scalped now. I hate it. I miss EVGA everything. I miss their customer service. If EVGA were still around, I'd probably use an NVIDIA card. I had an NVIDIA or an EVGA 3090 Ti, and that card was god tier. Hold on. My absolute favorite Chimera album. It's an album that I listen to probably weekly, honestly, is The Infection. That so many good songs on that. Yeah, I remember, like, I was trying to get the 25th anniversary edition of the PlayStation, or 30th anniversary. What is it? 30th. My bad. What? Something's 25th, but yeah, the 30th anniversary edition of the PS5 Pro, and I knew as soon as they announced it was like 12,000 units or whatever, I was like, there's not a chance in hell anyone who actually wants that console is going to get one. And the day after they sold out, I saw people putting them on Facebook for like $3,000-$4,000. Ancient, are you still using AMD? Now RTX. Yeah, there is not a single part of me that thinks that the 5090 will be under $3,000. And of course, to make it seem better, they'll be like, this is the card for, you know, this is the card for people who want to do like content creation and want to, basically they'll make it seem like the card is not for gaming, but we know how it works. I don't, with how things are and how things are going, I do not see it even being close to how much the 4090 costs. Oh yeah, dude, I mean, I've told you before, I prefer AMD in every aspect. Like, I've had issues with them, but the 7900 XTX is so powerful, especially for the price. And I'm hoping, like, AMD keeps killing it with their processors. The 3D chips are absolutely bonkers. I hope that their next generation of GPUs just kills it. EVGA is around. They've given up when they... Yeah, EVGA only makes, like, power supplies and just, like, liquid coolers, just random PC accessories at this point. I better heal. Do I not have high potions? Oh, they're way down here. Oh, my whole party is dead. I might be dead. Unlucky. I wasn't paying attention. I just got shit on. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, because now I have to go... Because I believe I have it to where... Oh, no, I have Sword of the Kings. I thought that everyone had the ability to equip the Carcata, but I guess that is not the case. Well, I don't think I can... yeah, I think I'm screwed. What did I do to myself before I stopped playing this game, man? Supposed to have 7,900 cost, like, though. Yeah, you know, a lot of people talk about, like, AMD ray tracing not being on par, but I still don't think that ray tracing is enough to justify choosing a GPU over. Dude, why is this mob so strong? I don't think this game, or maybe this game does have autosave, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. But stood no chance there. No, I mean, the game that I was like, this is not worth it, is when I got my 4090. Is this an autosave? It may not have autosave. When I got my 4090, I was playing Resident Evil Village, and like with ray tracing on, like, yeah, it looks good, but the performance, dude. Oh, actually, never mind. I might have saved right before I went into the bomb. Just turn speed back on and see what I could have done differently here. Too late. There's the Intel B80 580 on. You know, it's funny because before I decided to do what I'm doing now, I was waiting to get an Intel GPU as a streaming card because I've heard they're amazing, and I still might do that eventually. But the last time I bought one of the older, it was like the the 750, whatever it's called. It just had so many driver issues, so many. There were so many games that just weren't compatible. Does he spawn bombs? Is that what I'm looking at here? And Pinello's dead. Back! When we had SLI. Yeah, I got into PC gaming fairly recently, so SLI wasn't anything that I had ever really like had familiarity with, but I know some people swore by that and like are devastated that it's not really a thing anymore. NVIC does look better than AMD encoder, but you can also tweak the AMD encoder a little close. Well, also the new AMD cards, the new all of the new cards, so all of the 7 series, the 4 series, and then whatever Intel's newest cards are, have that like super unbelievably crisp encoder, but Twitch still doesn't support it. I don't remember what it's called, and then I think YouTube supports it, so that's pretty sick. God damn it, man. And Nvidia and Intel are just like, I don't wish good things for either of them, just because they don't care, they continue to not care, and they've shown it time and time and time again that they just want money. They're not innovating, they're just coming out with more and more crap. Yeah, okay, so I think I'm fucked again. Yeah, AV1, that's what it is. Dude, heal! Still better than 90, even with the 90, not as much. Yeah, AMD, they're doing like my best friend, he is diehard AMD, so much so that, wait, is that better than the Sword of Kings? Oh, I see. So much so that, I mean, he's been using AMD cards for like the past 2 or 3 generations, and he has nothing but good things to say about his card and his CPU. And he just ordered the 9800X3D, I think is what it is. Dude, I don't know if I can beat this guy. It's crazy. And I guarantee you he'll get whatever the GPU is from them next. Wait, did he just kill himself? Okay, I don't know what to do here. I'm not even coming close to killing him. He has a 7900 XTX. What the? It's like the Hell something. I can't think of the name of it, but it was a limited edition one. It came in like this big ass crate. It was so sick. Yeah, I haven't done much with gaming PCs in the past 5 or 6 months, so I haven't even looked into like their ultra CPUs. I did have a Galaxy Book with the ultra CPU in it, and gaming was not stellar. So it's interesting to see that that's where they went with their... shit, dude. I might have to dive into this, I guess. I wonder if that's maybe the issue is whenever I did the stuff to get Carcata, I didn't put everyone's stats where they need to be. I feel like the drivers really help performance in the long run. Yeah, I've also heard that they're not really good for gaming. Yeah, it's the Hellhound. And like I said, it's a limited edition one, which he got it from Micro Center. It was super sick. Power Color makes really good GPUs, and then I've used the XFX, I think it is, and I had really good experiences with those. When I had the 7900 XTX, I had the MSI, or not the MSI. I don't. Hold on. 7900 XTX. What? Like one of the best cards you can get. There it is. The Sapphire Nitro Plus, and that card was insane. Yeah, dude, XFX is awesome, and they're always decently priced. Alright, I guess I need to look for HP. Power Color Red Devil. Oh, you know what? It's my mistake. He has the Red Devil, and that's what came in that super cool box. Seeing with a Power Color Reaper. I would buy it just for the name. Do I have all the HP upgrades? Oh shit, dude. Let's check the... Interesting. So he's got 4,000 HP. Let's see about Balthier and Pinello. Bigger cards have a problem squeezing out the thermal paste, so pads tend to work a lot better. That's it's funny because that's another thing that I saw with a lot of the 40 series cards is that the thermal pads on them needed to be replaced already. This is Balthier. Okay, we have some HPs, so I guess I'll just make sure him and Pinello have max HP stuff. AIB, yes, not others. Yeah, that sounds about right. I am, I truthfully, I don't know if I'll ever go back to PC gaming. I like have not missed it once since switching back, but if I were to, I would probably use MSI everything other than graphics card, and I would never use Asus for pretty much anything ever again. The Shadow of the Dam game on Steam, it looks like a fun game. Should be, yeah. So I played the original, loved the original. If you're a fan of like Resident Evil with comedy, essentially, that's what it is. I love that game. It's a really, really good game. It's such a drama. So nothing guaranteed yet, but we might be getting a new house. We just put an offer on it, and all the paperwork's getting done as we speak. If we do, right now we live out in the middle of nowhere, so my drums are out in the garage and I can just play them whenever. But the new house, it's a little closer to people, but it's like a 3,600 square foot house. So if we do that, my drums will be going into my stream room, and my stream room is about 3.5 times the size of my current stream room. So it's going to be sick, dude. Like, I'll have my drums in my background. I'm going to do a multi-desk setup. So I'm going to have my streaming setup, and then I'm going to have my editing setup. Yeah, I'm trying not to get too excited about it, but like it would literally be the dream. I've always wanted to be able to just like go absolutely batshit crazy with my streaming room. Cause like the room I'm in now, like, we live in a tiny house, and it is what it is. The housing market is straight up dookie. But this would be one of those like, once it happens situations, we just have to stay there for a very long time, because it'll never happen again with how good of a deal it is. Because like the original plan was, if we got a bigger house with multiple rooms, I would just use one of the extra rooms as a stream room. But this house, it's 5 bedrooms, but there's also, like, for some reason, it's essentially 2 houses in one. So downstairs is its own little house, and when you go in there, there's just this absolutely massive room that I'm assuming is supposed to be like the living room for the downstairs. I imagine they used to have like essentially where it split off. One set of people lived up here and one set of people lived down here. But you know, we're not doing that. So I would just turn that massive ass living room to my stream room. How much do you have to put down on a house to get one now? So for this particular house, I believe it's 30,000, but normally on a house this size, it's significantly more. So the house on the market as it stands before we do any repairs on it is worth double what we're paying. But it needs, like, it doesn't thankfully need any major repairs. It is fully livable, but it needs, like, the carpet all has to be replaced. The doors, the lighting has to be replaced. Like, it's nothing major. It's just stuff that is just going to be like a little bit of a nuisance to repair. But we've been doing so much work on the house we live in now that it's not something we're already used to having to do repairs on the house. So we're just pretty much hoping at this point. I think we're supposed to have an answer within the next week, and then we would probably start getting everything done around the first of the year. It's just pretty much a waiting game, because the person, like, there's a whole bunch of background that has to go on, but the person has already accepted the offer. It's just everything else has to kind of fall into place. Oh, dude, same. I would say you have to come over, but we're not close to each other. But yeah, I mean, you'll get the full tour, obviously. Like I said, I'm not trying to get too excited about it right now because it's one of those. It could go either way things. But, you know, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I still have a stream room. Not a big deal. I think one of my favorite things would be is finally having my drums in a climate controlled area, because I hate the amount of times I've went out and my cymbals are just like cracked because of the cold, or they're not tuned because of the cold. But it's literally just like I have to take what I can, because you know, I spent almost my entire life not being able to play drums, so I will gladly deal with that to be able to play music. I can't play anything other than drums. Trying to get into how much I need to make. Tired of paying rent. My credit score is close to 800. Yeah, I am in a very fortunate position, because if it were just me, I mean, I'd be in the same boat. I would still be paying rent at an apartment, getting fucked just like most people. But Brittany, my partner, she is much more successful than I am, to just put it in a light manner. And so she's the one that, like, all the finances, it's mainly her. And yeah, I don't know shit about any of this. She tells me, and then I just kind of go from there. Yeah, the only thing that would make me very, very sad, Ancient, is like if things didn't pan out and I couldn't play my drums in that house because it's too close to the neighbors. I would have to go back to an E-kit, and I don't love E-kits. But my thought process is, you know, if I like soundproof the living hell out of the walls, I should be able to make it work. Yeah, it's funny because, like, growing up, people don't ever tell you that the biggest scam in life is paying rent for a house you'll never own. Because it's just an endless cycle, and it just gets worse every year. Goku Paul. Property taxes suck too, though. You know, yeah, I mean, that's fair. That is fair. I mean, I never really... I didn't mind too much living in apartments. It just sucks because obviously you can't have, like, drums or anything. But also, I hated living below people. And now I have 5 dogs, so there's no way in hell I could ever live in an apartment. Which, if that house falls through, I'll probably live here for however long until the housing market goes back to normal, and then go from there. Yeah, I mostly only ever lived in apartments and hated it just because I didn't like not having the freedom. Yeah, dude. Just like literally everything right now is expensive. It doesn't matter what it is. Everything is expensive. It is unbelievably tough to live currently. Ancient, have you ever watched Black Mirror? I got in on that 2.0. Ancient, how you've watched the entire series? Hell yeah, same. So two things. One, how old are you? Two, I have Black Mirror playing in the background while I'm playing this, and dude, some of the episodes are just bonkers. Like I've seen the entire series, but just sometimes I forget how crazy this shit is. All right, let's give this another try. Everyone, I don't know, like what should be the goal here? Maybe I should look it up real quick. Wait, what is his name? Bomb what? Bomb King. Am I supposed to go after his bombs or see? Pew! FF12. Bomb. Turned 37 this year. We're not too far apart. It's so ancient. I mean, I guess it depends on you ask. Ancient thinks he's ancient, even though he's not that old. Boss will call to its aid, which will place destroyed. Even the player voice, they will be sacrificed. Let's see. Dude, why is he doing so much damage to me? I might just switch to Shadows of the Damned and then get back into this once I've figured out what I was supposed to have been doing. I had him at a third of his health and he just completely healed all of it. That is devastating. Hit Vaughn with an elixir though, and then we'll just... How do I use Mist? Maybe that's... I forgot that this is the thing. Let's try this. Just chill over here, that way you aren't trying to look at 3 screens. To be fair, it's actually not that bad. Oh shit! I forgot how this works. Damn it, Ancient! Dude, I actually use the 49-inch G9 OLED as my streaming monitor now, so it's not hard to keep an eye on everything. I have learned that ultra wide as a stream monitor is the way. All right, I'm gonna try this. Come on. Dude, he healed himself again! I'm in shambles. I'm in absolute fucking shambles. Alright, yeah. I fear I'm gonna have to go grind, because it seems like I've made a mistake somewhere, so I don't want to do that on stream. Hard to go back to 32. Yeah, so I didn't want to use ultra wide for gaming. I did that for a while, and it is awesome, but it's hard to stream from ultra wide. And then I also had a few other issues, and not to mention, like, I am spoiled by 4K OLED, so At the moment, I'm actually using a 42-inch C4 OLED with the 49-inch Samsung OLED above it as my streaming monitor. And is it a lot? Yes. Do I love it? Yes. King Bomb laying down. Damn, King Bomb level 30-ish. Yeah, dude. So I haven't played Final Fantasy 12 in a very, very long time. I don't know where the fuck I left off, but clearly I am not ready to take this on. So I'm just gonna not and stop getting erased. And I'm just gonna hop back into Shadows of the Damned because I made a mistake. I clearly went somewhere I shouldn't. Yeah, I think when I get off to make food, I'm gonna try to figure out what I was doing before I stopped playing and just go from there. I have to play through Knights of the Old Republic and on the old Xbox in 2003. I'm going in the right direction according to the map. But the thing that I remember before I stopped playing is I was plowing through everything, and now I'm getting absolutely shit on. King Bomb leads to side content that's like, oh shit, so am I going in the wrong direction? Because it says that that's the area I'm supposed to be in on the map, so... which would make sense as to why I'm dying so quickly. I just figured I was under-leveled. Because the only person who's like abnormally high level compared to everyone else is Vaughn, and even he's dying instantly. Alright. Don't tell me that, because now I want to hop back in. Gotta get off here, but send me some of the drum videos sometime. Yeah, I will, Ancient. I believe so, yeah. Ancient, I'll get your number off of Twitter, and I'll just send them to you through iMessage, or through whatever. Whatever won't compress the living hell out of them. I mean, alright, hold on. I'm gonna pop it back in. Barking at Maddie? If I can keep playing, I don't have to update all my stream titles, which would be great. Barking. Is the Knights of the Old Republic the, I guess it's the remaster, is that on anything other than Switch? Because I've never played it. Okay, cool. Woo! Well, now I feel stupid, Hawaiian, because I didn't even see that. So let's go there. I also just realized that your name is Hawaiian Punch, which is hilarious. Are you asking, am I playing on PlayStation? Technically, I have everything, and I might have Knights of the Old Republic on the Switch, but I don't ever play my Switch. Like, ever play my Switch. And now that the leaks for the Switch 2 are getting, like, heavier and heavier, I'm just kind of waiting for that. It is unbelievable how extremely slow the standard game feels now. Yeah, I love that this, like, I mean, it's essentially confirmed at this point that the Switch 2, because I don't know if you saw, Dbrand tweeted a picture of their kill switch case and then came out and said, yes, that is a real Switch 2 in the kill switch case. So I'm stoked that it still takes cartridges. I mean, I'm not stoked about it taking cartridges. I'm just glad it's still physical media. I'm glad that it's fully backwards compatible, and I'm hoping it's powerful enough that everything feels substantial. I'm hoping, I'm one of those people that I am just hoping and hoping and hoping we get Twilight Princess and Wind Waker on the Switch in some facet. But I would also kill for Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time, something from them. Oh, see, I came to this door, but I couldn't get through it. Oh, I have to find his apprentices. I probably should have read that. I guess it'd be like that. Want 1080p, 60 on the Switch. Yeah, I would very much like a solid frame rate. Like, maybe they could do something where they could upscale it to 4K. It's just, you can just tell the Switch is lacking so much compared to everything else now. I'd kill for, I think 1440p is the perfect middle ground. It just all depends on what they go with, because I'm sure they're going to use another mobile processor. But if the leaks are right, they're supposed to be using AMD instead of like the Tegra chips or whatever they used for the Switch. And if that's the case, they could get a lot more power out of AMD's new mobile chips. So that would be sick. And then AMD will have all three of the major consoles in the bag. Right, so it looks like I am supposed to be looking for his workers. They're still going with NVIDIA. Are they? Like, that's confirmed? Which, I mean, whatever. Just hopefully it's a significantly more powerful chip. Oh, cool. It shows the workers on the map now. Perfect. There's even a few Switch games that I recently got that I'm actually holding out to play, like the new Mario and Luigi game. It's really fun, but I'm waiting to see what the Switch 2 offers. I would love Nintendo to finally bring some kind of achievement system. It's something I've wanted for a long time now. Going to be more powerful by around 100%, be around a 1050, yeah, at a 1070. That is wild to hear in 2025, but also it's Nintendo, so they have never cared about power. I don't think they ever will. It would just be nice to get some kind of rehaul in terms of like the UI and functionality. I feel like because the Switch has been out for so long now, and I truly feel like they've done almost nothing to make it feel any different than it was when it launched.
Yeah.
I would like to see themes. I loved themes in like the 3DS, and that's the thing. Like with the Switch, I don't care that much about power. The DS and the 3DS are two of my favorite consoles ever, just because they're fun, and the Switch is still portable, so it's fine. I just want a little more out of it. I'd be curious to know what pricing is going to be. Like, I wonder if it's still going to be around $300 to $350. I'd also be curious to know if the first units are going to be OLED or if they're going to go back to LCD and then switch to OLED later down the line. I'll be honest, if it is $450 to $499, I'll get it eventually, but I will not get it at launch. I don't need another $500 system right now. I don't think I have anything that removes stone. So that there it is, gold needle. I have one. Wait. No. Wait, what just happened? Did I? Okay, well that's a bummer. Stone. I must have attacked her instead of... That's my bad. Why won't... Thank you. Let's see, inventory, items, sort. No, auto sort. There, that way I'm not going all the way down to use potions. And then I guess this is the... well, it shows it's the last exclamation mark, but there would have to be 5 people in this group. Which is possible, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Still 3 of us on breakout there, but like where? Oh, I wasn't going far enough back. Got it. Make the... how do I... what's the button to get this up and down? There we go. Hopefully this is the last 3. Sure is. Good stuff. You found all the Moogles. Yes. All right.
It would seem we made the right choice. If we'd taken the easy way and come by airship, one of those patrols would no doubt have been quick to roll out the red carpet. We're on the Empire's doorstep now, so we shouldn't have to worry quite so much. But that's no excuse to get sloppy. It is still a long road to the capital.
Save, and now we can not get shit on by the bomb. Wow, they're almost... Alright, so I'm gonna get off the air at 30, swap him out for Bosch, and then Penella to 30 and swap her out for someone else. Switch was based around 2015 Maxwell, so I think we'll be around a PS4 at least. I'm absolutely down. Like, I don't expect it to be the most powerful upgrade, but there's just no way I would pay $450 to $500 for not a new gen console. But if it does end up being like 350, I will certainly hope it has OLED. But dude, I can't hit the flyers. I've got to learn that technique. Wait, can I? Will this work? Nope. I need to learn that move that lets you hit enemies from range with a sword. However, I have to also buy it, so I don't know. If it's 400 and it was OLED, like that would be super fine with me, but I don't know. But I guess it also depends, like, you know, what it brings to the table that would make me want to upgrade, because even that, like, something like that can sway me over specs alone. If they're like, hey, here's Switch 2, and launching with Switch 2 is some game that I'm like, holy shit, I need that, then I'm sold. Because for me, it's games over performance. Like, I'd rather have a game I enjoy tremendously than a game that looks good and that's it. Hence the reason why I'm playing Final Fantasy 12 in 2024. Yeah, and Nintendo always does Nintendo. Like, Nintendo always has games that draws people to their consoles. I also would be curious to know, like, does it improve the performance of older Switch games? Similar to like how the PS5 Pro can improve performance of not just PS5 games, but PS4 games. And some of it, like, it's extremely noticeable. I gotta stop targeting the flying ones, man. I gotta remember what that move's called and see, like... Oh, shit. Run! Ah! Immune to sleep. Okay, let's go to licenses. And I believe Knight's the one that learns that move, which is good because technically everyone is a knight as it stands for the Carcosa shit. Alright, we're looking for abilities. Oh wait, that is not Knight, that's Bushi. Alright. I don't even know. I guess that would help if I knew what I was looking for. Maybe you don't have to use the board for abilities, and I just don't remember. FF12, Zodiac Age, Knight, Ranged Attack. I'm not seeing what I'm looking for, and I don't feel like wasting any more time, so maybe I can just use like an item that hits an enemy in the air. I guess it, like one of the motes or whatever, but I guess it just depends on how many it takes. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. Nope, get away before they kill you. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going. I would like to find a healing stone thing. Yeah, damn, that's unlucky. Phoenix down. I think there's a thing that makes potions heal more, because that is tragic.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to find the map for this area, so I... Alright, let's see. Oh, nice. Okay, so we northeast, but we found a little village where I can maybe buy better healing items, and I can at least heal and save.
Race it to the water.
I get dinner started in like 15 minutes. I'm gonna make another coffee.
Why the capital?
The Nethicite. I must destroy it.
Are you sure? You don't want it for yourself? Use its power to restore Dalmasca? Something like that? The best intentions invite the worst kind of trouble.
Lusting for ever greater power. Blinded by the Nethicite. Is that how you see me?
That does sound like someone I know. He was obsessed with Nethicite. It was all he cared about.
Come over here.
He'd babble nonsense, blind to aught but the stone's power.
Like I said.
He'd talk about some was it?
I think this is the farthest I've ever gotten in this game, so...
Thank you.
Everything he did to get closer to the Nethicite, to understand it. He made airships, weapons. He even made me a judge.
You're a judge?
Judges in this game are sick.
Part of a past I'd rather forget. It didn't last long. I ran. I left the judges. And him. Sidolphus Demon Bonanza. Draclaw Laboratories' very own Dr. Sid. That's when he lost his heart to Nethicite. Lost himself. And I suppose that's when I lost my father.
Oh, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick while this cutscene's playing. I don't want to miss it, but... Oh,
Don't follow in his footsteps. ran away. I couldn't stand seeing him like that, a slave to the stone. So I ran. Free at last. Funny I went for the Dusk Shard. How could I have known that it was Nethersite? And then, of course, I met you. All that running, and I got nowhere. It's time to end this. Cut my ties to the past.
It's hard to leave the past behind. I know.
Marriage of convenience. The symbol of the alliance between Nebradia and Delmasca. This is how they see our match.
They do they?
These roles we play. I must admit, I find it wearying.
I will play mine.
I would have no other.
The choice is yours to make.
Right?
But don't give your heart to a stone. You're too strong for that, princess.
A new mouse came in. Oh.
I pray you're
Go ahead
right,
and check
Buffy.
that out real quick. That is actually kind of sick looking. I believe it's Bluetooth as well. Let me... That bad boy. We got the anime girl. Oh, it's so light. Feels pretty good in the hand too. Nice. I have absolutely no idea what it's from, but I like it, and I'll get it paired with my computer when I get started on making my food. All right, let's get back into it. Let's see. Diamond sword, which I believe, so I think every person that I have can use the Carcata. Just I only have 3. Obviously I don't need more since I can only have 3 people in my party. So the goal is I won't be buying any weapons until I get something that's better than the Carcata, which is the Carcata is 90 something power. So ooh. So, diamond armor. It says I have 3. I wonder what I have him equipped with that would make it to where I'm not using diamond armor. And at the moment, there's just not a point in buying stuff for everyone else until I get them in their actual classes. So, we'll just leave it like it is until I need. Shielded. Oh, because it gives him protect. Got it. And that's pretty sick to have. Oh, that increases strength too, though. Okay. Diamond armor it is. And then diamond and diamond. Okay, so everyone has diamond except for him. Well, now he has. Okay, good stuff. And see, does she sell items? So still just high potions. I'm gonna go ahead and get some more of these since I don't have any. And everything else is fine. Get a few more of those. Let's see. Oh wait, abilities. Forgot you had to purchase abilities. Ooh. Now I can get the Agas. Let's go ahead and get Kiraga. Soul Eater, Traveler, Poach. I don't remember what that ability is called. Oh, I forgot to put the screen back to... Yeah. There we go. Spam call number 15 today. Doing great. See if he learns the ability that increases how much potions he'll... It's not looking good. Maybe the Bushi does? I don't know. Alright. Nope. So does not have the ability to increase items killing capabilities. So again, I'm just gonna run it like it is now, but when I hop off to make food, I'm probably gonna go adjust everything and get it back in order. But we'll just keep playing as it is.
Yes. Go.
Alright, hopefully this is the right direction. Another thing is without, like, because, like, I usually leave Fran as an archer, so she would be able to hit the flying animals, but without being able to, it's definitely extremely annoying. And so I might actually go back to the item shop and see like what the second strongest weapon. I don't know. The Carcosa thing has worked out amazingly up to this point because it's so overpowered for how you get it. But the problem is now I'm fighting ranged enemies and I'm actually having to heal. And it's just no bueno. Let me guess, these are all like really low chests. So glad they removed that crap from the dungeon where if you get the wrong chest, you lose out on the ability to get the Zodiac Spear. That's such a silly thing. Oh, this is interesting. Alright, I don't think... Yeah, this is definitely not the right way to go. Alright. Go back. Package is ready. Hell yeah. Just get this mouse paired. See how it works. Alright, Bluetooth. Boop. Bluetooth. Setting. I imagine that is it. And then switch to DPI. That'll work. Alright, we'll see how well it works out. I love how light it is, and I love the feel of it, and it looks sick as shit, so I guess we'll see what happens. And it was extremely cheap. Very, very cheap. Really good deal. What's everyone's level? Okay, one more level for both of them, and I'll switch my characters. Which shouldn't take too terribly long. I think the reason Ban is so much higher is because he's the only person that stays in the party. Alright, about to go get my food started and let my dogs back in. Okay, I don't know how Balthair died, but I'm not resing him until I get out of the way of this. What are we looking at here? Enemies in this game follow you so far.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep doing that. I think only the gold ones heal you, but I could be wrong. I don't remember. No, because Balthair is back. I don't remember. I think the gold ones are ones you can warp from, actually. I think that's the difference. Okay. Well, guessing this is the right way. Straight northeast to Arcade East. I guess this is the right way. I do not want anything to do with being turned into stone, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get my food started and let my dogs in. I'll be right back. I do some more. Pop off so I can. But let's see. Alright, I guess it's not letting me grab that chest. That's alright. I'll grab it as soon as we're done with the fight. Another flying enemy. Damn it. These guys dodge everything for them. Okay, I guess you can't go through the streams.
Yes.
No! Stop running! Alright, well, that's good timing. So, I'm gonna save. My food should be done in like 20 minutes, so I'm gonna save, eat, and then hop back on. I'm gonna keep playing this for another hour or two, and then I will switch over to Shadows of the Dam. So I'll be back in like 20 minutes, maybe 30.